Welcome into Backlash Media. This is not our first podcast. It's just a little of an introduction to the channel, as well as we'll talk a little bit about our future plans, our schedule, and our side projects. Beside me are my two co-hosts,
Dawson
and Noah.
My name is Carson. We're going to get right into things. We're going to start by talking about TVO gaming, and that'll be led by Noah.
So, 2v1 or TVO is a project that me, Carson, and Dawson all worked on together, but it will mainly be run by me and Carson. So basically what it's going to be a place where we can just get to know y'all on a personal level and you get to know us on a deeper personal level outside of the podcast. So we'll be playing games. Any suggestions y'all have, we'll play that. You just got to interact with the website. Any games that just we want to play that we want y'all to watch, we all can play that together. And we want y'all to play with us. After a while, after we get used to the editing and all that, we would love for y'all to join us in Minecraft, a big Minecraft server, maybe Fortnite, anything. GTA 6 is maybe coming out. Subnautica 2 is coming out. We're going to play games like that. Anything new drops, we'll just keep you updated. But it's basically for us to get to know you better and for you to get to know us better. Now, Carson, what were y'all going to do?
Yeah, we're going to have another project going called Needle Drop. Needle Drop is a country music page we'll have on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And what we're going to be doing with that is just talking about the past, present, and future of country music. We'll be breaking down album as they're reviewed. We'll be talking about singers that are from the past. Mm-hmm. It's something that I'm looking forward to, and I've already started to do. You can go see some of our work already on our Instagram page. We'll be breaking down albums, and we will also be doing a thing monthly called The Local, which we will talk about a local artist from just different places, whether it be that they're small town, they're young, just whatever the case may be. We'll break down their career and their music. And right now we're working on top 100 country singers of all time coming out. We're getting pretty close to the top of the list right now. So there's a lot of exciting things we're doing. What do you get that Dawson?
Yeah, I'm excited for this project. Country music means a lot in Southern culture, and I'm excited to have this opportunity to help share it with others. And Noah, tell them about our future plans.
So, as you already know, we have TVO, we have Needle Drop, but our main thing would be Backlash Podcast. So, we will be posting weekly on Fridays, and it's just basically us just talking about really whatever we want to talk about, wherever y'all want to hear anything that's going on in the world today. We might tune into those things, but it's really just us yapping and y'all listening. And of course, like I said, we want y'all's opinion on stuff. We'll have a website up where y'all can interact with us and just tell us whatever you want. And we also have future projects that we're going to do, but we'll get into that later. Just, we got to get down to the main things that we're doing now. It is a Christian-based podcast. We were all baptized. And after every single episode, we would like to do a Devo. It could be starring me, it could be starring Carson or Dawson. One of us will be doing a Devo and a prayer after every episode. Now, Carson is going to tell you on how we're going to schedule all this.
Yeah, so we'll start with Needle Drop. Needle Drop will be a lot of graphics. We'll put out graphics when we have, upcoming things or, like a list coming out. We'll be putting out what days, that number of person will be coming out. With albums, we'll usually try to do whenever an album comes out, the next day is when we will put out the review. If we can't get to that review, either A, we decided not to review that album, or B, something else happened and we'll inform you off the case that we can't get out the next day. With that being said, we're going to have a lot of other things. We're working on The Local, like I stated a minute ago, and we'll talk, we're kind of looking at when we want that to release. We have some big news on that coming out soon on when that will be dropping. Besides that, we also have TVO. TVO is a completely different setup. It's going to be much more laid back. It's going to be more of us just, trying in our free time to get on live stream, hang out with y'all, get to know y'all. You guys can tell us ideas for pods, tell us ideas for other side projects you'd love to see us do, whatever it may be, like he touched on, as well as other things coming in the future. And whenever that comes out, we'll have more about scheduling with that. That being said, our main focus with this is our podcast. Our podcast is the center to all the other side projects. The more that you interact with the podcast, the more side projects we do, the more adventurous things we'll do on the pod, on the YouTube channel. And so we're looking forward to that. With that being stated, we have been working a lot, really hard to get to this point where we can announce this now. But Volume 1 will be coming out a week from today, April 10th at 7 p.m. Central Time. on our YouTube channel, and we will be continuing to do Friday drops of episodes at 7 p.m. Central Time. If we have, for whatever reason, we decide, get a wild hair, we want to put an episode out on this day, you guys will find out when we decide you should find out. We might tell you the day of if we feel like it, but we will let you know if we are not going to do it on a certain day, but for now, we'll be doing Friday drops. With that being said, that's pretty much just a brief outline of what we plan to do here at Backlash Media. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys would like to go find out more about us, you can go see us at our Substack, which is backlashmedia.substack.com. Our Instagram, which is backlashmediablm. Our Needle Drop Instagram, which is Needle Drop Media. Our TVO Instagram, which is TVO Gaming. And our TikTok, Backlash Media BLM. Yet again, we'd like to thank you for taking the time to tune in and watch this short video. And we cannot be more thrilled about next week when we get to come back with our first podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as we have enjoyed getting to do this for y'all. And with that being said, I will close it with the wise words that my grandfather used to say. See you in the funny papers.